There was once a young girl named Maya who lived in a small village. Maya's family had always been poor, and she often felt as though the world was against her. From a young age, she knew what it felt like to struggle. Her parents worked hard as farmers. Despite this, Maya always had an intense desire to learn and a burning ambition to create a better life for herself and her family. Every day after school, Maya would walk for miles to the nearest library, a modest building filled with books donated by kind-hearted strangers. It wasn't much, but for Maya, it was a treasure trove of knowledge. She devoured every book she could find: science, history, art, and literature. She wasn't interested in just passing exams. She wanted to understand the world. The books spoke to her, offering her dreams that seemed unreachable, but still. One day, as she was reading a book about famous scientists, she came across a story that would change her life. It was about a woman named Marie Curie, who had grown up in poverty like Maya, but became one of the most groundbreaking scientists in history. Maya felt an instant connection to her. Marie's story proved that your circumstances didn't define your future. Maya realized that if she could overcome the hardships in her own life, maybe she could also make a difference. But there were many challenges. Maya's family couldn't afford to send her to university, and the nearest one was far away in the city. She didn't have a scholarship, and the competition was fierce. Everyone around her told her it was impossible. "You should be content with what you have," they would say. "Not everyone is meant to go beyond the village." But Maya's dreams were bigger than her village. She made a plan. She found ways to earn extra money by tutoring younger children and working in the fields with her parents during harvest seasons. She saved every penny she could and slowly built up enough to apply for a scholarship. The day she received the letter of acceptance to the university was one she would never forget. It was a moment of triumph, a moment when all the hours of hard work, sacrifice, and dedication paid off. Maya had proven that persistence, not privilege. At university, Maya struggled at first. The subjects were challenging, and she was surrounded by students who had been groomed for success from birth. Yet, she never gave up. Every night she would study tirelessly, often falling asleep at her desk, but always waking up to push forward. Years later, Maya became a renowned environmental scientist, known for her groundbreaking work in sustainable farming methods. She returned to her village, not only as a success story, but as a beacon of hope for others who felt trapped by their circumstances. Maya's journey wasn't easy, and there were countless times she could have given up. But every setback was a lesson, every failure a stepping stone. She had learned that the only real limitations were the ones you placed on yourself.